The Newmarket Handicap, the Group 1 race, is a great race. Again, probably not quite the same as the Oakley Plate, I don't think, but anyway. Have I gone off a bit earlier there?
No.
I think the Oakley Plate was a bit more fun to look at from a punting point of view, but...
Yeah?
Yeah, I do. Although, mind you, you get moment of change here and stuff like that. People will tell me I'm got rocks in my head's better than ready and stuff.
Mrs. Onassis Facile Tigre.
No, I'm saying like from a punting point of view.
You've been down to training at Cronulla. Oh no, you don't have to go that far. You just go to Manly, don't you? But let's get back to the important stuff here.
Very clever.
Lucky Grey, $9. Moment of change, $2.90. 13 Hortensia. Barracky, $5.50. Spirit of Boom, he's 31 into 19. Lone Rock, 31. Fontalina, 17. Better Than Ready, $6.50 to $5.50. And Sham Express, 17.
You're leading off here.
Am I? I reckon Moment of Change has got to be the horse to beat. His run in the Lightning was super. That's as good a second as I've seen run to Black Caviar. He just caned the rest of them, beat them 3.3. He's a really good horse. 56.5. They haven't missed him, but I think he's definitely the horse they have to beat. I did have something small on Spirit of Boom the other day at bigger odds than this. I think he's a good each way bet. His record at Flemington's super. His run in the Oakley Plate was super. He's always been a better Flemington horse than he is a Caulfield horse. Doesn't win over this trip very often, but he's never far away. He's only won twice from 19 goes, but he's never far away. Outside of that, I don't want to be on Lucky Grey. Hortensia needs to lift, but she could. Wirram was terrible first up. I don't think he pulled up the best, so leave me out of him. Barracky really concerned me in regards to his prospects, the way Jim Taylor spoke about the other day with Racing Victoria. Basically, he'd never start this horse first up 1400, yet he regards the Newmarket as a 1400 metre race, so can't have him. Better Than Ready, I don't concede he's got a chance. I think he's got a chance, a genuine chance. I just want to see him do it against these older horses at this level.
I think he will do it against these older horses. I think he'll smash this lot. I think Moment of Change is the only horse that will keep up with him. I'm a big fan of times, you know that, and his times that he's been recording up north there, I know it's against easier company, but they are times of a horse that's pretty smart. I took the $41 on him about 2 or 3 weeks ago, so he'll probably get rolled here on Saturday. But if he doesn't, you'll probably hear me screaming from Warwick Farm if you're at Flemington. I just think he's, look, at $5.50 is his right price now, but I think he's a really good horse, and I've got no doubt that he'll measure up on Saturday. What else, Clint?
I don't know, mate.
What else? What do you want to do? Have you got something else down there?
I've got a few.
I've
got a couple.
Yep.
In the first, I think Montsegur is a good thing.
Yep.
Really think it's a good thing. $2.40. Like, it comes out of the, it's got Gullop and, Guelph and Miracles of Life form. So, no, I think it'd be very hard to beat, especially, on the 54 minimum. Its rivals come out of Moonee Valley 2-year-old race, a Werribee 2-year-old race, another one went round Sandown. This one's been taking on the best 2-year-olds down there. Yeah. Its last 3 runs have been against the Blue Diamond winner twice and the horse that started second favourite in the Blue Diamond.
Yeah.
So there's no question marks over the form when you're getting better than even money. I think it's a great price.
I tended to agree with you. My only query just is that whether or not the horse would be a bit too dour now in its preparation. That was the only query I had over it at $2.40, but it does seem like it's a good price. She's a Fox.
You're tipping She's a Fox, $2.35.
Well, I don't want to back against it. I think she's pretty smart. She went awesome in the trial out at Randwick a couple of weeks ago, but I probably won't bet on it, but I do think she'll win.
I could have something very small on Dazzler.
Yep.
She's much better than what she showed us last campaign.
Yep.
And, I just wonder whether she didn't come up in the spring. Some fillies, some mares perform better in the autumn months than what they do in the spring months.
Without doubt.
$21. I think you don't need to have much on to find out whether she is an autumn filly. So I could have something very small on her, but it's not a massive tip. I just could have something on her.
Okay.
Outside of that, what else have I got? I've got a couple more here. Oh, here's my good thing of the day. Here's my good thing of the day. Here's my good thing of the day.
Go on.
$4 Wall Street. It is a great price.
Good thing of the day, Wall Street, really.
It is a great price. Right, this is the state of play in the Blamey. Plusson Staloon. There's no doubt he is a real X-Factor stayer. He's the Melbourne Cup horse. There's that much hype around him, it's ridiculous. From a punting perspective, that's unreal, because guarantee you this horse is going to start way under the odds there on Saturday. He's got 59 kilos, right, because he won a listed race in a Group 3 in the last 12 months. All right. He didn't fire first up last campaign. He got beaten at Ballarat. They then took him to Mornington for a kill, right? So he couldn't... At Ballarat, he had 54.5 and couldn't win a gold nugget first up. He got beaten 2.5. So the trainer's always said this autumn is just about getting him ready, giving him the foundation so he can really attack the spring. So he's not going to be, rock hard, ready to go to win a Blamey Stakes.
Possibly not. No.
All right. And he's got to lump this massive weight. So I penned him. He's $6 to $4.80. Beautiful. Punters, I knew they'd go nuts over him. Then we work our way down to Wall Street. Wall Street's, how many Group 1s he won? 2 or 3?
Yeah, maybe even more.
Yeah. Okay, so he's a genuine, proven Group 1 horse.
I think he's won 1 or 2 in New Zealand and he won the Emirates out here.
Yeah. He's got 55 kilos. He's down there on the minimum. Off the back of a first up run when 4th behind All Too Hard in the All Stakes of Weight for Age. They then took him to Kilmore, where he's had to lump 60, and he's got beaten 1.5 by Danny the Fox, who's come to town since and franked the form by winning again.
Yep.
Right? He drops to the minimum.
Yep.
This is just a great bet, in my opinion. Calendish is another danger. He got beaten by Launay the other day. Granted, he drops in weight too, but he only drops to 57, and Wall Street beat him the start before, so he's got to give Wall Street 2 kilos. And then you get down the bottom, Willie Jimmy. Yeah, he was very good in the Apollo, but he's now got to go to Melbourne. I'm willing to back Wall Street's form lines as being better than Willie Jimmy's. I think it's a super price. Really, really, really good price. $4.
Okay.
Best bet anywhere on Saturday, this.
There you go.
And he always races well at Flemington too. That's another positive.
He's Group 1 out here, isn't it?
That's right.
I can't tip in the race. I don't want to back against that Plusson Staloon, to be honest. I take your point about him first up last preparation, but I'm just not... He might be a different horse this time in, so...
I've just been waiting for this horse to get back because, if he wins, he's a superstar. If he can overcome what I've just said and beat those sort of horses, there's no doubt. And I think he is a superstar,
Yeah.
But he hasn't really shown me he's a superstar over a mile yet.
No. Mind you, Green Moon won the race first up last prep and went on to win a Melbourne Cup, so anyway, we'll see what happens, but fair enough.
Norzita's $1.90, $1.80. I think that's a good price.
She's the best bet of the day across Australia for mine. Like, as far as winning chances go, they won't beat her on Saturday.
I still reckon the other horse got a better winning chance.
Do you?
Yeah. Oh, geez, I reckon I'm bullish about it.
She's she's going to the Coolmore Classic next start in Norzita, and I think she'll be a good chance in that as well. I'd like to see her against Bonetta.
She'll beat Bonetta.
I think she probably will at that stage, just because Bonetta's been up for a while as well.
And the last one I've got's in the last down in Melbourne.
What do you got?
I think Chaser Rainbow's a really good horse, and I reckon he's got a good chance. Go back to his first up run last campaign.
Yeah.
He only had the one. He broke down, didn't he, after it? But I thought it was a really, really good effort. Hang on, sorry, I'm just trying to find all this. I'm all over the shop here.
Yeah.
Half the Daintree rainforest here. Chaser Rainbow, won at Caulfield, beat Dusty Spacecraft, with 55 kilos. Same sort of weight. Probably a little bit stronger field, but, he's now an autumn 4-year-old, big, strong boy. He did that off a 300-day break. So, Rick Lacey's a pretty astute sort of trainer, and I would say he'd have this horse pretty close to the mark. He's won 4 from 7. He's a seriously good horse. I wouldn't be surprised to see this horse turn up in Sydney at some point for a Doncaster.
Okay.
Because it's a race that Rick has targeted in the past with horses.
Yep.
And turned up. You know, it's one of those races he likes. Yep.
Okay.
I think he's got a super chance.
I actually thought Centennial Park had a good each way chance in that race. I think you put the pen through his last start on the heavy track. First up run was good in the expressway, although I'm not sure about the format of that race, but certainly for a race like this, I think he has a chance.
Well, he's desperate for a good track.
Yeah, and I think he went to Melbourne a couple of years ago to Flemington and won a race down there, or finished a close second at a reasonable
I had black hair back then.
So, all right, best bets.
Wall Street.
All right. My best, I'm just saying, take Norzita the win into Sky Rush the place. That's my best bet. Just do that on Sunday. That's all we need to do. Anything else?
Nothing else.
Nothing else?
No.
All right, well, we won't take any more of your time. Thanks for joining us at Ticking All the Boxes. Good luck on Saturday. We'll see you next week.